I can even probably find diamonds easier. This thing is so cool, but look, there's Milo's house. He has some photos of himself, some ones where he's really buff, and oh, he's even got the new Milo plushie as a photo. That's pretty cool, but wait, guys, hang on a minute. Look down there. Why can't I see into that room? What's Milo hiding down there? Well, only one way to find out. I'm gonna have to sneak into his place. Hopefully Milo isn't home right now. I'll just go over here. Milo, are you home? Oh yeah, I'll be able to sneak in here and find this room no problem. And guys, this lever is so obvious. This obviously just leads down to Milo's room. And what the chickens? Seriously, Milo? I know you miss Henry, but this is a bit excessive. I guess this lever did nothing, but hey, maybe this button will do something. Oh, this just opens Milo's fridge. Maybe there's another button somewhere around here that opens it and... Wait, I don't remember seeing this before. This has got to do something. Let's check it out and... Oh yeah, look at this. A secret passage down to Milo's secret room. Let's see what's inside. I have to know. And... Whoa. Guys, look at this place. And is that a giant mech? Why has Milo got a giant mech just lying around? And why would Milo hide this from me?
Oh, what the? I could have sworn I left the secret entrance to my secret room closed. Silly me.
Oh no, I'm gonna need to hide. And luckily, I have my X-ray goggles, so I'll be able to see out of this closet perfectly. Hopefully, Milo doesn't check in here.
My big secret is coming along nicely, and everyone on the whole server knows about it. Apart from Chip, of course. It's going to be so great. Speaking of, I need to go speak to Rosie about my big secrets.
This is my table as an empty LEGO Minecraft seed. But today, I'll turn it into a massive LEGO Minecraft world with custom minifigures, strong weapons, unique structures, and more. Then at the very end, I will connect the two halves of the world to simulate the ultimate battle. Will this be success or failure? Let's find out. Okay, so currently there exists nothing in this Minecraft world. It's just flat. So in order to upgrade this world, we're gonna need a lot of building blocks. So let's spawn Steve into this Minecraft world and let him punch some trees. And because I have big plans, I let him mine an entire Minecraft chest filled with over 1,000 Ingot bricks. And let's grab a handful of bricks and start building. And because I love the archway from the Minecraft movie, I'll build that one. Nice! Now the world already looks much better. The arch even features a secret pond decorated with cherry trees. And if we open this back wall, we get access to Technoblade's secret triple monitor gaming room. But Technoblade isn't here to game. His mission is to secretly protect the overworld if Steve fails to do so. But because I spent so much time building this hideout, it's already getting dark. And this means hostile mobs start to spawn. But Steve still has nowhere to sleep. So to prevent our world from getting deleted before we even start, I'll build Stevie's first survival base. It consists of newbie starter materials such as dirt and glass. Inside, I'll add some survival essentials like a bed, a crafting table and a torch. And this should be a pretty safe place to survive the first night.
Chicken jockey!
Oh, my bad. I forgot to add a door. There you go. Good night, Steve. Sleep well. And whilst Steve is enduring the night, we can switch dimensions and start upgrading the nether. Here I want to build a massive piglin bastion, so I once again ordered a lot of bricks. Let's see if we can get a like for every single one of these bricks. Now to get started, I'll lay down 9 base plates in the middle of the lava sea. But because evil fortresses always have dungeons, I'll add a second floor right on top. Nice, the foundation is done. But what are we currently missing that every army needs? Right, army men. So I ordered 24 piglins to form the core of our army. We have children, grown-ups, brutes, and even a six-pack of movie piglins. But currently, the army is as untrained as a crowd in a train station, and they only have one activity. So in order to become organized again, they need a leader with structure. And who's better than Małgosia from the Minecraft movie, who wants to pillage and mine as much gold as possible. But currently, her army is starving, and with an army of half-dead piglins, she will never achieve her goals. So I'll open up the dungeons and build a high-efficiency kitchen to feed the piglins. On one side, the kitchen features 2 furnaces and a custom smoker to cook meat. On the other side, we have 2 trays of mushrooms. They are like the nether version of salt and pepper. Next to them, I added a chain with 2 raw pork chops. And the heart of the kitchen is a giant hearth out of nether bricks and hot smoldering lava. Now we'll take a random piglin, put him in the kitchen, and let him work as our chef. A subscriber named him Chef Porklin, and let's see what this chef's made of. Good job! He made a pie. Unfortunately, in the nether, Chef Porklin can only cook with pork chop and mushrooms. Still, the piglins successfully survive, and Małgosia now has an organized fighting force. But speaking about survival, in the overworld, the sun is shining again. This means Steve successfully survived his first night, but also he is starving and needs to eat. So let's create a village beneath the archway where he can get food. First, I'll build a traditional villager house with a door that can open up, oak stairs leading up to the house, and a small garden. On the inside, I'll add a bed, a chair, and our first villager. But this villager ain't be of any help to fill Steve's belly. So we'll take his house and move it to the side. Instead, I'm now gonna build the iconic lava chicken store. On the inside, I'll add a smoker, a chicken smelter, a barrel, and a lantern. I'll top it off with a dark red roof and a big chicken. And our second building is completed. When I open the roof, we can add several chicken. And when Steve wants a lava chicken, I can open the backside of the house and place a chicken inside the chicken smelter. And when I pull on this tile, the chicken will drop and it gets cooked with hot lava. Here you go, Steve. Lunch's ready. Oh, Steve! Only eating chicken is a very unbalanced diet. So next to the starter house, I'll add a small farm. And once Steve enters the chat and waters the field, he can plant carrots, wheat, and pumpkins. And we've successfully acquired our second food source. And since this village is becoming our new survival base and we're spending most of our time here, the village could do with a few quality of life upgrades. That means a decent path to walk on, poles with torches, a bunch of fences, and some hay bales. Now we can wander around and it feels like we're in the actual game. The last house we'll build is my personal favorite, the blacksmith. The roof can open up in 2 phases, and on the inside I'll add a chest with iron and an apple. Next to the chest I'll add the 2 iconic furnaces and a grindstone. This way the next villager will no longer be a nitwit but a weaponsmith. And talking professions, since the villager in the lava chicken store is standing next to a smoker, he'll become our butcher. And when we're on it, let's also add a composter so our 4th villager can be a farmer. And this finishes the core of our village. Now we've not only got good food, but we can trade our first set of armor as well. The same can't be said for the piglin army. The poor little piggies have no way to fight. Oh, almost no way. But if Małgosia ever wants to rule over this Minecraft world, we need strong weapons. So let's build a cave to mine ores to forge these weapons. Nice, the underground section is completed, and I can fill the cave with a few common biomes that feature gold, glowstone, and other useful materials, as well as vegetation and a few mobs. I've added a basalt delta with hostile slime cubes, a nether waste with the most important ores, and a crimson forest with a custom hoglin. Oh, come on, don't die. I only want you to mine gold until we've got an entire mountain of it. Good work. I'll return the gold to your queen.
You always wondered why that app didn't exist. Now you can make it. Meet Replit Agent. Want a custom workout plan?
Oh wait, they don't have a way back up, so I'll build them a sturdy wooden ladder over which the piglins can resurface. On top I'll build a small outpost out of blackstone. Inside the outpost we can store the mined gold, and on top look out for possible threats. And because piglins are naturally dumb, I'll mark the mine with a giant golden pickaxe. This way they will always know where to mine gold. Now we still need a way to travel across the lava lake to return the gold to Małgosia. And for this I built a small strider carriage that can be piloted by a piglin and which we can load up with the shiny ore. And let's go! Dang! Malgosha now is really rich. But why did we mine the gold? Right, to forge weapons. That's why I'll build the weapons forge right next to the kitchen. And as in the overworld, there is a lava pit to melt the gold, as well as an anvil and a grindstone to shape and sharpen the weapons. Now let's take another random piglin and assign him to be our weaponsmith. For that, we're giving him black boots, a brown apron, and a custom hat with yellow eyes, and a nose piercing. Now the blacksmith can take some gold and forge it into a sword. But because we have many soldiers, we need many swords. And to easily get all these weapons up to the army, I'll add a staircase. Now all the piglins can come down one by one and get their weapons. And once they're all equipped, the army immediately becomes much more dangerous. But right at this important time, Malgosha is drained of her energy and needs a few days off. This means we need someone to command her army and expand her imperium. And General Chungus would be a great alternative, but he has to accompany Malgosha as a bodyguard. The Great Hawk is done anyways and has to give Malgosha a piggyback ride. Just leave! It isn't as if you should conquer the world right now. I guess we'll just have to take another piglin and promote him to the rank of commander. And to actually make him appear like a fearsome commander, I'll give him a custom outfit. And because every great leader needs a great weapon, I'll equip him with a 3D printed double-sided axe. Now Commander Ashkar has the required aura to successfully command the piglin army. And what else does every army need? Right, a strong fortress, because currently they're defenseless. This defense is super weak, so let's build them a bastion for protection. The bastion consists of 2 main blackstone towers and a giant working blackstone gate in the middle. Inside the bastion, I added 3 spacious floors, and to make life a little easier, I made them modular. Now we can easily access each section and upgrade them. And let's start with Malgosha's private study. I'll add a map with her master plan of invading the overworld. I'll also add the exact same map, but as a hologram table. Now the leaders can simulate attacks. I wonder if Malgosha's plan ever becomes reality. To further upgrade the study, I'll also add a small pile of gold, more maps, and a few powerful weapons. And one of the 4 sections is completed. On the other side of the basement, I'm gonna build the Great Hawk's Keep. And because he's Malgosha's pet, he'll get a rug just like a dog. And to further bring this place to life, I'll add a few skeletons that show just how much our pet hawk has to eat. But because he's currently on an adventure, I'll place his favorite teddy on his rug, waiting for his safe return. And the basement is finished. Now to successfully access the 2nd floor, I'll add a super tall wooden ladder. This way, all the other piglins can easily access the rest of the bastion. And the first thing they need is a place to sleep. So I added 3 bunk beds with barrels where the piglins can store their swords while they take a nap. I just never want to know what it sounds like when all the piglins are snoring. So I'll add a jukebox ASAP. And let's listen to the music disc. That should definitely help the piglins to sleep. But if it doesn't, I'ma give them a fridge with a few drinks as midnight snacks. And the place is starting to come to life, and the piglins are enjoying themselves. But we still have a little bit of space left, so I'll add a small rug with a few golden micro minifigures. They are for the younger piglins to simulate battles. But after all this activity, the piglins need a place to pee. So on the other side, I'll add a toilet where the piglins can do their daily business. Another important item is a giant luxury bathtub. Time to enjoy a relaxing bath.
Finish Ultramax delivers the ultimate clean, even on the toughest stains.
Oh, I forgot that water isn't really a thing in the Nether. I guess we should have invested in another toilet, because there is already a line of piglins for me. And also why you're only allowed 5 minutes on the toilet. But for a few of the piglins that don't need to go to the toilet, I've got another job. They can equip themselves with a crossbow and look out for enemies. But I don't think that at this point anyone dares to attack them. Definitely not Steve with his carrot and basic iron armor.
Steve.
It was at this moment he fucked up.
Yup, just as I expected. So it's high time to switch dimensions and also start digging in the overworld so we can get those shiny ores. But this time, we'll go underground with a little more style. The first section will cover by a ladder. But before we dig any deeper, we're about to hit 100,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for 100,000 subscribers. This wouldn't be possible without any one of you. And keep in mind, if you ever want me to make something
I love you so.
like this insane Lego Minecraft world, just tell me, and I might actually do it. And what better way to celebrate 100,000 subscribers than to create the biggest Lego Minecraft war that has ever hit YouTube. So let's go back into the mines. And because that accident in the Nether was only a simulation, we can give Steve his armor back. I'll also provide him with some basic mining equipment and a bed to set his respawn point. And it's time to explore downwards.
No! God, please, no! No!
Oh, come on! Not again! Lucky us, Steve already respawned and we can quickly go into the cave and retrieve our gear. Now let's see what else we can find in this cave. And one of the most iconic places underground is a mine shaft. Here Steve can mine his first diamonds. And when he goes deeper, he'll even find a minecart with some useful items. Next to the mine shaft, I decided to build a lush cave because I think this place looks so beautiful. But that's about it, because despite from taking a nap, Steve can't really do anything here. So let's run back and explore in the other direction. On this side, Steve will find a ruined portal. But before he's going to that one, he'll first mine some more diamonds and upgrade his gear. And now he's ready to cross the lava lake and activate the portal. In the Nether, Steve spawns in the basalt delta. This one he quickly crosses in a jump and run. On the other side, he runs straight into a piglin. They are now already mining netherite, but lucky for Steve, this piglin blew himself up and Steve can continue to explore the nether without being detected. And the next thing he'll discover is a young piglin who is pummeling a hoglin with a strange spear. He's doing this until he can tame and ride the hoglin into battle. But once again, Steve manages to avoid being spotted and he can make his way up the ladder. The guard on top, of course, doesn't notice him because he's expecting enemies from this side. But what Steve sees next makes his worst dreams come true. Not only are there piglins, hoglins and striders, but also a giant white flying cube called a ghast. A ghast can shoot flaming fireballs that explode on impact. So the best way to integrate it in our army is to turn the ghast into a hot air balloon and fill the platform with TNT and piglins to drop it. And you might have realized it. These piglins were custom netherite shoulder plates. I created those by painting grey 3D models in a netherite color. Now every piglin that is part of the air unit will get one of these shoulder plates. But one ghast isn't enough. The second one will transport the great hog into battle. And what's better than 2 ghasts? 3 ghasts. And this one will once again be piloted by piglins, but piglin children this time. And I think you agree that normal swords are way too long for children, so I equipped them with custom daggers in a Minecraft style. And of course, custom netherite shoulder plates, because they're also part of the air unit. Now they can pick each other's butt, or maybe become airborne and help to invade the overworld. And I would say our air force is completed. Another essential part of every army is the ground unit. Mine consists of 6 sword fighters, which I'll equip with custom golden shoulder plates for additional protection. And our army is almost ready to march into battle. But there is one more piglin I want to add. He'll get a custom chest plate. The specialty of this one is not the front, but the back. I added pins to which we now can attach Lego pieces to create a flamethrower. And upon seeing this entire army getting military-grade training by a fearsome leader, Steve over here decides to go back and prepare the village for the upcoming doom. Run, Steve! They can't follow you through the portal. Oh, that was a close call. And lucky us, only Malgosha knows how to brew spells that would prevent the piglins from being zombified.
You will be zombified.
But time is running out, because Malgosha will soon return. So Steve can jump into the minecart, speedrun his way back into the village and set up some defenses. And the first step is to build a small fence out of cobblestone and oak fences. This way, everyone who wants to enter the village has to have a valid passport. Access granted. The second step to make the village a safer place is to get rid of Steve's starter house, because at its place I want to build a solid watchtower. In the basement will be Steve's stash, where he stores building blocks, food and rare ores. And because Steve also wants to craft items, he'll build himself a small crafting corner. and let's put up the rest of the walls. On the second floor, I want to add a small armory. It has a marble floor with some intricate detailing. It also boasts a fine collection of weapons, a full set of diamond armor, and a very detailed map to get an easy overview. On the other side of the room, I'll add a ladder over which Steve can make his way to the top floor. This one is inspired by an outpost, and Steve has a really great view over the entire world. I'll furnish this room with a bed and a bookshelf on one side. On the other side, I'll place down a crafting bench and a table with a cake and the boot of swiftness. Unfortunately, Steve doesn't know how to use it, but I know someone who might. Anyways, the village now is much stronger, but I still think that Steve wouldn't stand a chance if it came to a battle, so let me help him a little. I built him a dragon forge. It has the power to massively upgrade any diamond armor. Show us, Steve.
I am Steve.
Now Steve has a dragon helmet, and once he upgrades all parts, he has a full set of dragon armor. The helmet is shaped like a dragon, with evil eyes, big horns, and sharp teeth. And the chest plate even has wings. They work just like any elytra, just that Steve never had to go to the end. But let's return to the forge, because also the sword can be upgraded to become a dragon sword. This one looks like a dragon is creating the blade, and it has a special ability. But I'll show you that one in the final battle, because Małgosia is about to return. But before she returns, we gotta build her a throne room from which she can rule. And because Małgosia loves gold, I'll upgrade the throne with a lot of gold. And we are ready for Małgosia's return. Let's welcome her with a drum roll. You're not Małgosia.
Nah, I'm not, but I came here to tell you she's terribly injured. Follow me. Oh, come on. Who decided to make this throne black? You can barely see it. Anyways, this way.
Oh wow, Florida Man is really fast. I just hope that nothing bad happened to Małgosia. We're at the crime scene, and let's check what happened. Oh my brick! They were ambushed by a fully blown raid. Let's see if Małgosia is alright. Wow, she barely took any damage. Only her staff broke, but her two bodyguards are really battle-worn. The Great Hawk has a broken shoulder plate, and Chungus lost all the spikes on his helmet. I guess they really gave their lives to protect Małgosia. Really good job, both of you. Let's bring you all back into the bastion and patched up. And you might ask, how do you heal broken minifigures? Well, Chef Porklin prepares special golden hot dogs. Let's see if they work on Małgosia. Nice, her staff is fixed. Now let's heal Chungus. Yay! Also that worked. 2 down, 1 to go. That didn't work. Let me try that again. Still nothing, but Chef Porklin knows what the Great Hawk needs. His teddy. Aww. Yay! It actually worked, and the Great Hawk is also fixed. Piglins, assemble. We got Małgosia, her 2 leaders, the entire ground army, and the air unit. And do you know what?
We're ready for battle.
The only thing left to do is to connect the 2 worlds. And I did that by building a small blackstone bridge. Now, Małgosia can walk to the edge of the overworld and create a nether portal. Now that the portal is assembled and the battle is inevitable, you can comment which team you're on. Team Małgosia or Team Steve. And because Małgosia is the one who wants to attack, she's also the one who has to send her entire army into the overworld. Steve! Surrender now. What did you say? Oh, that little piglins! Attack! Oh no, you don't. Boom! Who's next? And it seems like the ground invasion started. Villager! Hide! Nice! Now the battle can commence. Ha! This is way too easy. Wow, It's looking really bad for Steve. In a matter of seconds, the entire village got destroyed. I guess Steve's best shot is to hide in his tower. Oh, come on! Also here, Steve forgot to add a door, and the air unit is invading the watchtower from the top. Wow! Cake!
Steve, surrender now. Oh, come on. You win. I'm sorry, villagers. I failed you. Oh, don't fret. Right after I return your gold, you can mine even more gold for me in the caves. Isn't that nice? Piglins, let's go home. Who are you?
Buddy, I'm Technoblade. Hand over the prisoners now, or lose everything.
Don't make me laugh, piglins. Attack again.
Newsflash, Eonsei has a shield.
Then my pet will crush you.
I doubt that. Malgosha, this is looking really bad. We should ask for peace.
Never! Continue the attack.
Spectre, your turn. Wow, the gas didn't damage the bastion at all, but with all that TNT, there should have been a lot more damage. So I'll help them out a little. Malgosha, do you surrender now?
Nah, never!
It was about time someone took her out. Hey Technoblade, I'm sorry. Can we make peace? Yes, we can. I mean, we both were crowns. As a result, the piglins and the mobs from their overworld started to work together to rebuild what they've destroyed. Now Steve can enjoy a ride with the ghast. The piglins can take a roller coaster ride or take a relaxing hot bath in the lush caves. And if they get hungry, they can go to the lava chicken store where the two cooks now work together to create even better meals. Commander Ashkar and Technoblade also decided to store all the gold in the dungeons of the Bastion. And they even put all their weapons down there as well. So there won't be any new war in this world anytime soon. And what about Malgosha? Well, she now has to mine gold in the cave and is guarded by Ayasu.
Thanks again for your support.
Today,